Hi, I'm Brian Siegfried, and this is another Geeking Akron video blog. I want to say I apologize for the rustic nature of this one. I'm coming to you from the home office, and I'm doing it unscripted, which is generally not what I like to do, but, well, there you are. H1N1, or having previously been called the swine flu, it's not quote-unquote proper to do that anymore, but whatever. It's hit a little bit closer to home than I would have liked, and the reason I bring it up, even though it's not necessarily geeking material, I guess, but it's the processes behind it, the bureaucracy, and the logistics of it all when it comes to a healthcare service that actually does interest me to a degree. Now, without getting too specific, both my wife and I have had a decent cold, or what we thought was a cold or whatever, for the last couple of days. But more to the point, also, our daughter, who I like to call Moose, also for the last 2 days has been getting rather ill, and as of the other night was striking heavy fevers. And we took her in today after her being out for 2 days. Well, took her to the pediatrician, a very competent one in the area, and went through the examination and did the tests and determined that it was the flu, and it was the type A H1N1 variant influenza, or however it is that you want to put that. And also she asked, as I was sitting there, if anyone else in the family had any symptoms of anything, and I said, well, as a matter of fact, and so listed them off a little bit. She made great pains to tell us that obviously she's not our physician, and she couldn't make any sort of formal diagnosis, but it was a pretty good chance that we had as well this same virus, considering the length of time of the symptoms, the type of symptoms, and everything else. So what I did then was, after I got her home, I contacted my boss over at the Akron Radio Center, and told him what was going on, and also said that the doctor said that over the progression of the illness that they need to be out and away from public and meeting people for 4 to 5 days. He also asked that if I was formally tested. I said, no, I hadn't been, and I will take care of that. Not that I think it's going to change anything or change what I think I know, but, well, there you go. And this is where things start getting interesting, and more the reason for the blog. And that is, well, number one, I wasn't able to leave with any sort of particular paperwork from my pediatrician's office, apart from just the work excuse. But after they made that determination that it was H1N1, they hustled us out pretty much out of the office through a back door. I'm pretty sure they hosed everything down in sight with Clorox or whatever they used in there, and didn't even take us over to the finance table where you pay your copay or show them your insurance card or anything else. They just wanted us out of there, and they didn't want us to have any sort of contact with the other patients and the people in the waiting rooms. Well, I figure there's probably some sort of CDC or State Board of Health guidelines there considered when it comes to H1N1. A little weird. But so when I made the call to my general practitioner to set up an appointment for myself to go in and be formally examined, when I told him what it was, he said, "No, don't come to our office. We're not equipped to handle that. Just go to the emergency room." This is where I start getting a little questioning of the entire process and the thought behind it. Surely there are a lot of other diseases, other maladies, and everything else that could be bad if you rubbed up against somebody in a doctor's office, but I fail to see how, all things considered, H1N1 is particularly worse than anything else in terms of its viral nature and how bad it spreads. The second thing is that I was told by my boss to go and get to get tested, but my physician refuses to do it, and his option to go to the emergency room has several flaws as far as I can see. One, it ties up the emergency room personnel, which are grossly understaffed these days and certainly overutilized by large fractions of our society, that could be better put to use, actually putting people back together again, from decent injuries and things. Second, it would cost me anywhere between $250 and $500 for the insurance copay to go to the emergency room. And lastly, they're not going to do anything about it anyway. It's been over 48 hours since I started having symptoms, so Tamiflu isn't going to do anything. They're going to tell me to rest up, drink fluids, stay out of people's way, but that's it. So basically, that would be $250 or $500 worth of money for a piece of paper that says, "Yep, you were right," or maybe not, but the chances of that I think are fairly low. When I had an actual physician comment that unofficially I probably had it as well, when officially my daughter did. Excuse me. So there's the crux of it. So I don't know what I'm going to particularly do to sort this out, because when it comes to my employer, they treat me with a lot of respect, and the Akron Radio Center is a good place to work, and I would like to play fairly and by their rules, and they need a piece of paper documenting something. I totally will work to to whatever reasonable length that I need to do that. But anyhow, now lastly, I do need to state that even though it's obviously it's not too bad for me or my wife, we're in similar shape right now. It's just like a bad cold, but my daughter is also doing fine. She's just running some good fevers and that sort of thing, and will be as well. I don't want to raise any alarm bells. No one has to send me, "Oh my God, I hope everything's going to be okay." Everything's going to be okay. It's fine. So no panic there. But I thank you in advance for your well wishes. Anyhow, I'll wrap things up. It's gone over long anyway. But I'll see everybody on Monday, if you happen to be watching this before then. And here's to hoping everyone health, wealth, and luck.